Welcome, everybody. It is December 21st. I'm sitting here with Brett on, you guessed it, another Metal Monday.
Yes, sir. 52 of these a year, buddy.
That's right, man. This is the last one before Christmas. You know, we got
Yeah.
4 days till Christmas. You guys ready over there at your household?
I think so, man. I'm sure my wife has a few more Christmas presents to go do. If it wasn't for my wife, the Eckharts wouldn't have Christmas.
Yeah,
She's the one
she does the heavy lifting.
Yep.
Do you guys do stockings? Do you do letters to Santa?
Yeah. So I have a big shout out to my wife because
There you go.
without Christmas or without her, there is not. It would be it'd be like bologna and white bread. And it'd be
I've seen you cook, and I know you do something on the Traeger.
It would be a very low key.
But you might give them some Kirkland brand unsalted nuts for Christmas.
Yes. Give
with a
some
bow.
healthy.
you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Well, that's good, man. And you guys do Elf on the Shelf over there?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. My wife does the elf on
So
the
I
shelf.
do the Elf on a Shelf.
Okay.
I wake up early. I type something. I just use my notes and then I print it. Hopefully my kids don't listen to this.
Yeah.
Which they don't.
Yeah.
They don't. I've kind of showed them like, look, guys. And
They don't want to know.
They don't care.
They don't want to know the price of copper is getting smacked today.
No,
and
they
the
don't
price
really
of
care.
Nickel and aluminum's off a penny.
They
and
would
a
rather
half
watch.
and-
They love YouTube.
Yeah.
That's everyone loves YouTube really, but they like watching people play video games or
Nice.
open things. It's the
Yeah.
weirdest thing. People love to watch other people open stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, copper's getting killed, man. It's just getting killed. But really, it's just adjusting. Getting killed
I
might
think
be.
if it only goes straight up, there's a problem, right? And I
Yeah.
think not that I don't think that there's like some fundamental problems with what's going on, but I mean it's off 6 cents, which the tear that it's been on for it to be off 6 cents. I mean it's basically just taking back what it gave you
Exactly. Last week.
a couple of days out of last week. Aluminum's off a penny and a half. That's a bigger move to me, just because aluminum was enjoying some pretty good momentum.
On aluminum, on your sell price, is that really? Are you seeing a lot of that translate? Because
It's coming up.
we have a handful of accounts that are structured.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the structured end,
Yeah.
and that thing is just on a tear.
Yeah.
Like the structure on some of these customers.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm happy to see it, but I
Yeah.
always get a little nervous. Like, God, I hope we're seeing that too.
Well,
You
and
know?
I tell people this all the time, like customers that we talk to, if your price never goes up, then you have the wrong people handling your scrap. If your price never goes down,
Mm-hmm.
you have the wrong people handling your scrap. Your price, if you're a company that generates scrap through a manufacturing process or whatever, your price should be adjusting. Maybe not monthly, because sometimes we get some sideways markets.
Mm-hmm.
But depending on the volume, depending on what you have going on, your price should be adjusting with the market. It should be going up. It should be going down. It should be going sideways. It should be adjusting, because then that's how you know that your recycling company is actually paying you according to what the market is. Now, sometimes there is like some disconnect on, say, new steel price and scrap price.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we lag behind on the scrap end. So, like, new steel could start climbing price-wise much sooner than you'll ever see it on the scrap side. So, new steel might go up, $40 a ton, $60 a ton, whatever, before you ever see a drip drop penny of that on the scrap side. And so you can't always expect what you're buying, what you're paying for say, new aluminum, new 304 stainless, or new iron, for that to be directly reflected in your scrap price. But eventually they should start coming up together. The mills will start widening out their margin, but the price should eventually start ticking up to a certain extent with the new steel.
I was browsing the AMM this morning, and it sounds like it's kind of what's happening. I mean,
Yeah.
the new steel is going up.
Yeah, and I really believe that, that's new steel's going up because they're having a harder time locating scrap to, there's decent demand, and there's not a crazy amount of scrap out there that these steel mills are going to need, especially if you have some big players coming into the market on the export side, whether it's China or turkey or whatever. I mean, there's been a lot of cargo sold at some pretty good prices here recently, which means they're going to suck a lot of scrap off these coastlines, and that's going to be what's going to create some issues for some of these mills.
So are you thinking January price up?
I think it will be up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
everything
I've
I'm
read
reading,
and everything I've heard, you know, the price should be better in January. How much? I don't know. Is it $5? Is it $50? You know, that story is still yet to be told. But should the price be up because of lack of volume? Bet your ass.
And we'll just see how the manufacturing sector does. I mean, that could help some of the flow. Those guys really start grinding the first quarter. Hopefully I don't have like a repeat of last year on the first quarter where we really took that hit.
Well, that was because that's when COVID kind of
it all kind of came out around that time. And then, you know, I'm cautiously optimistic for a pretty strong quarter.
So I'm optimistic. I'm not even cautiously
optimistic. Oh, you took out the cautiously. I love it. All right.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody has a great Christmas. And see you next Monday. Have a great day.
Thanks.